So this tip for making any foundation last really works with any foundation. I definitely suggest something that doesn't have a dewy finish because it'll make it a little bit harder. So I usually get ones that are matte or semi-matte, but I've tried this technique with a few different foundations. I've tried it with the Fenty Pro Filter foundation, which everyone knows and loves. I've tried it with the Joy Essential High Coverage Foundation. This is one of my favorites for sure. I don't think I have my perfect color yet, but I love the coverage. I've also tried it with the ColourPop No Filter Stick, and I've tried it with the Makeup Revolution foundation stick as well. The Makeup Revolution one is a little bit greasy for me, but I find when I do this technique, it doesn't matter and it lasts all day anyway. For today, for the demonstration, I'm going to use my ColourPop No Filter Stick. So first you just apply your foundation like you normally would. For this foundation, I usually use a brush. All right, I'm just take my foundation brush and buff it into my skin. If you see any spots you missed with these sticks, you can just go back in, touch up a few places. All right. All right, so once your foundation is the way you like it, next, this is the part that really makes it stick. You take any sort of loose setting powder. I currently have the Coty Airspun loose powder. I have it in the color Translucent Extra Coverage, but any loose setting powder should work just fine. Next, you take your damp beauty blender and you dip it into the loose setting powder. You want a lot of it on your damp foundation sponge. Next, you really want to push it into your skin in the areas that get the most greasy. Or if you want your whole face to last the whole day, you can do this on your entire face. I usually just do it in my T-zone because that's where I get the most greasy, but if I'm on a vacation or something and I know I'm not gonna be able to touch up for 12 plus hours, then I'll do it on my whole face. So I definitely get greasy in my T-zone. So I'm gonna start with my nose. This is not the same technique as baking. With baking, you're pressing it on and then you're brushing off the excess. With this technique, you're just pressing it on and you just keep pressing until it disappears into your skin. Again, you can see I'm getting a decent amount of powder on my sponge. Okay, for me, those are the spots that get the most greasy, so those are the only spots I'm going to do it in today. If you want to powder the rest of your face, you can just take a little powder that's left on your cap with your fluffy powder brush and just kind of rub it all over the rest of your face the same way you would normally powder your face. And just do the places that you haven't already pressed powder into. You're probably thinking, okay, but her face looks pretty powdery now. Don't worry, that'll change when you do your setting spray. So you just do a little bit of setting spray. I'm using the Wet n Wild's Finny Matte one today, but I've definitely done this with the normal Urban Decay setting spray that everyone uses, or a variety of other ones. Definitely try and do a matte setting spray, not one with a dewy finish. Okay, so as you can see, it's looking a little bit less powdery, and I promise this will last all day. 8 hours, 10 hours, 12 hours, even if you're in the hot sun. It really works. I know it sounds like a crazy technique, but I first heard of it from Nikkia Joy's YouTube channel, and I swear by it now. So I really like it, and I just wanted to pass it on to everybody. She does it for people that have really oily skin all over their face, but I found that I've been able to adapt it to my skin, which is more combination skin, just in the T-zone and just putting powder in the T-zone. So I wanted to share this video with you in case you also have combination skin, then maybe it can help you stay matte in those areas where you normally get shiny during the day. If you have any questions about how to make your foundation last all day, feel free to leave them in the comments down below and I'll answer them. If you enjoyed this video and you'd like to watch more, please hit the subscribe button and hit the little bell next to it and you'll know when I post new videos. Bye, thanks for watching.